Benjamin Franklin, a man of lightning wit, practical genius, and timeless wisdom. His words continue to strike the mind and awaken the heart. Let's travel through his laughter, logic, and lasting truth. He was so learned that he could name a horse in 9 languages, so ignorant that he bought a cow to ride on. His conversation does not show the minute hand, but he strikes the hour very correctly. The learned fool writes his nonsense in better language than the unlearned, but still it's nonsense. Strange that a man who has wit enough to write a satire should have folly enough to publish it. She laughs at everything you say. Why? Because she has fine teeth. Rich widows are the only second-hand goods that sell at first-class prices. Onions can even make heirs and widows weep. One good husband is worth 2 good wives, for the scarcer things are, the more they are valued. Keep your eyes wide open before marriage and half shut afterwards. To find out a girl's faults, praise her to her girlfriends. Clean your finger before you point at my spots. Creditors have better memories than debtors. The first mistake in public business is the going into it. If you would lose a troublesome visitor, lend him money. 'Tis against some men's principle to pay interest, and seems against others' interest to pay the principal. The proud hate pride in others. God heals, and the doctor takes the fee. He is the best physician that knows the worthlessness of the most medicines. Mankind are very odd creatures. One half censure what they practice, the other half practice what they censure. None preaches better than the ant, and she says nothing. Love your enemies, for they tell you your faults. If you would keep a secret from an enemy, tell it not to a friend. 3 may keep a secret, if 2 of them are dead. There is much difference between imitating a good man and counterfeiting him. He that is good for making excuses is seldom good for anything else. If men are so wicked with religion, what would they be without it? If your riches are yours, why don't you take them with you to the other world? If you would know the value of money, go and try to borrow some. If a man could halve his wishes, he would double his troubles. Anger is never without a reason, but seldom with a good one. There are 3 faithful friends, an old wife, an old dog, and ready money. Tell me, and I forget. Teach me, and I may remember. Involve me, and I learn. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Well done is better than well said. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Lost time is never found again. Energy and persistence conquer all things. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. He that can have patience can have what he will. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. Honesty is the best policy. A penny saved is a penny earned. Diligence is the mother of good luck. Never leave that till tomorrow which you can do today. You may delay, but time will not. To succeed, jump as quickly at opportunities as you do at conclusions. When you are finished changing, you are finished. He that would live in peace and at ease must not speak all he knows or judge all he sees. A slip of the foot you may soon recover, but a slip of the tongue you may never get over. Be slow in choosing a friend, slower in changing. Guests like fish begin to smell after 3 days. Wine is constant proof that God loves us and loves to see us happy. Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning. Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Wise men don't need advice. Fools won't take it. We all are born ignorant, but one must work hard to remain stupid. Justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are. Don't throw stones at your neighbors if your own windows are glass. There was never a good war or a bad peace. The doors of wisdom are never shut. To lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. It takes many good deeds to build a good reputation, and only one bad one to lose it. The best thing to give your enemy is forgiveness, to an opponent, tolerance, to a friend, your heart. Genius without education is like silver in the mine. A good example is the best sermon. When the wells dry, we know the worth of water. Benjamin Franklin, he laughed at our follies, guided our wisdom, and left words that still illuminate every age.